This is Draw My Life, Dwight Eisenhower edition by Aidan Winkler, Frank Mustarella, and Scott Zimmerman. Dwight Eisenhower was born in Texas in the year 1890 to a very large family with both parents and 3 brothers.
Eisenhower had an obsession with the outdoors, was extremely religious, and loved the military. He attended West Point University, where he played running back and studied to become an officer.
He graduated from West Point as an officer. He applied for deployment several times, however, he was rejected each time and was never deployed. He was placed in command of a tank regiment where he showed great leadership and organizational skills. He was later set to be deployed towards the end of the war.
Eisenhower was never able to see combat due to the armistice being signed a week prior to his deployment.
After World War I, Eisenhower stayed in the military and sought to rank up throughout the Army. He served under many great generals like General MacArthur and General Pershing and gained their respect and was able to move up through the ranks as time went on in the 1920s and 30s.
Of 1941. In 1942, Eisenhower was promoted to General Staff in Washington, D.C. In November of 1942, he was appointed to command the Allied troops in North Africa. He would successfully push through and retake the North African theater. In December of 1943, Eisenhower was then appointed to Supreme Allied Commander in Europe. Here, he would plan out and carry out Operation Overlord, also known as the D-Day invasions, which were also controversial.
The D-Day invasions, or Operation Overlord, would eventually become successful due to the raw manpower that the Allies had as they sent all their forces into France to invade through beaches and just overwhelm the Nazi forces. General Eisenhower was one of the greatest military minds the United States had ever seen. He had achieved victory on all fronts through events like Battle of the Bulge, D-Day invasions, Holocaust liberation, and the North African Campaign. All his successes left him extremely popular with the American people, as he was now a war hero. Later, he would try his luck in the presidential race, as he would continue to serve the country.